Welcome to my Valheim Pack Mule series. I created a mod which basically requires me to be a pack mule, because I'm not allowed to store any items. Anything I want to keep has to stay in my inventory at all times. I was excited to show my wife my first mod, but since she's never played Valheim, I decided to take her along for an entire playthrough. Join us as I play through all of Valheim with only the gear on my back. Alright, last episode, we went into the plains. Well, not quite for the first time, but I stopped in briefly. We went and did some stuff in the plains, and then killed Motor. And Motor gives us the Dragon Tears drop, so I have these artisan tables around now, which is going to start letting me make all the random little machinery pieces for, for future use. It gives like a windmill, so you can make flour from barley, and it gives you a little spinning wheel to make, linen thread from flax, and oven to cook higher tier food, and a bunch of random stuff like that.
Okay.
Higher tier smelter.
Okay.
So you can cook black metal.
Okay, so it is the motor unlock then is like more of a hard block.
Yeah, for making higher tier metal and stuff. Yeah, because what is it? Bronze, copper and tin all the way up and through silver. You can use these furnaces to cook, so you can go and get it early. But that's part of the reason why I hadn't brought back any black metal.
Okay.
Or anything else, because I can't cook it yet until I make the blast furnace.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
So then what's your plan now?
So right now, if I still had my stone portal,
Tragic.
I was going to be bringing back some of this black metal. But obviously the plains area is next after the mountains. Mm-hmm. So if nothing else, I need to be looking around for the boss. I think I did just find the Vegvisir there where the portal comes out. But you have to get the little totems to summon him from the villages. So I do need to clear out villages for those, but you also get like barley and flax from the villages too that I want to get to grow wheat for flour, and to get linen thread, which is used for a lot of the stuff. Like I was saying before, it's like it's weird. The plains tier armor doesn't take black metal to make the armor. It takes iron and linen thread. Mm-hmm. And so you want to get a lot of thread going. I want it also for other armor that I'm going to be looking to make that's even past the plains armor. So that's good. And then oh my gosh, that's a 2-star.
Yeah, that did a wallop.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, so that's the stuff I'm looking for here now.
And what makes thread?
It's flax.
Okay.
So you got flax and barley are two similar looking crops that you can find in the camps. And then the way they grow is you just plant them, and then they grow 2 of themselves. So that you plant one, and then you pick up 2. And
right. Yeah, and then you can plant 2, pick up 4.
Yeah. They do have to be planted in the plains, though, which is awkward and annoying. But yeah. So, anyways.
How long? Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
How long do they take to grow? Because I remember what?
Couple days.
Okay, because I remember what was that thing you got at the beginning that you said took a long time to grow that you wanted to plant early? Like a radish or
maybe a carrot.
Carrot. Okay, some kind of a root vegetable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are we changing some? We're adjusting some settings.
Yeah.
Okay.
This probably didn't be hearing that sweet, but the reason I'm having these problems is because it's starting to lag out as I'm doing this. But you can see on the video the bit of lag there. That's why I'm trying to fix it. I don't think it helped.
Oh, we were having some Wi-Fi issues there for a minute, so I don't know.
But yeah, well, I think the early stuff I was growing like carrots and whatever it was, because it gives like cauldron upgrades.
Okay.
Was what I was
Probably
growing
that.
But yeah, so here's something here. I think that's flax. The flax and barley look kind of similar.
Why did you just have a little eyeball hanging over your head?
So when you crouch,
Okay.
you can sneak,
Oh, all right.
and it there's less of a chance for people to see you. I probably wasn't intending to crouch there, but you can like sneak, and then the eye will pop up if you've been spotted.
Oh, okay. So what's the point of sneaking?
You can, you just move around more quietly, and ideally not get the attention of the monsters that are nearby.
Okay. So like if you genuinely don't want to fight anybody, you can sneak.
Or there is also a sneak attack bonus if they're unaware of
Oh.
you when you attack them the first time. Some weapons like daggers have, I think, like a 6 times. Ooh, that's doing a lot of damage. Some weapons like daggers have a 6 times damage multiplier if you're
Okay.
if they're unaware of you.
I just saw Big Boy back there.
Yeah.
That I don't think I've seen before.
The brute, I think.
Have I seen him before?
Yeah, there was one.
Okay.
Yeah, there was one on the last one I was showing, but
Well, he is certainly.
that
he
is
a
a
big boy.
1-star.
He is a.
So
Is 2-star the worst, right?
yeah, but so normal feeling berserkers are pretty hard to kill. But at least I can parry the 0-star berserkers. The 1-star I don't think I'll survive.
Well, and you only have 75 health right now, so.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Oh, you died.
Oh, you're being hunted. That's interesting. Anyways,
Oh,
so
that was a thing.
it's a raid.
Hey, like that one comment. Look, you were just by a random village and you got raided.
Yeah, and so
Wow, validated.
I was
that one
Jeez.
person who said that it's any village, validated. Okay. You know who you are. Random citizen. Anyway, you keep going. This is exciting. New.
So wolves be coming. Which
3
is
of them with this crazy. What is he?
the berserker.
With a berserk. Wow.
So now
Whoa,
really-
there's 3 more.
There's up to 6 can spawn at a time, and they will fight the berserker. Which this was optimal timing for them to come.
Wow. And if you kill them, do they respawn?
Yeah,
Like the
while the raid's happening. Yeah.
Okay, so like the trolls. That's
Yeah.
the word I'm looking for.
Yep.
Wow. So the berserker just killed them, and then they're killing the berserker.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Geez.
can you get them to attack the berserker by like going?
That's why I'm kind of circling
Okay.
him, so
they'll
just kind
converge
of
on him?
pull off. Yeah.
Okay.
And they got him so low. Look at that. And then I
Oh,
just help him.
thank you.
Just help him
Wolf.
finish him off. Yeah. So obviously the one death, not ideal. I was really concerned he was gonna go destroy the portal after he killed me, but also, but he didn't. So
Okay.
that's nice.
Yeah. All right. So that was another raid,
Yeah.
and
So
everything was fine.
it is now. Well, yeah. It's that, and that again. That's kind of the ideal time to do it is when you can kind of draw them off. If you can get by some locks as well. I don't know that you've seen any locks.
I was about to ask what that was.
They're like the. Well, I don't. Gosh, I don't remember.
That's it. We'll see them. I'll
They're
see them.
they're really big. They're the cows of the plains. They're
All right.
They're real big. They drop. I'm trying to think
I
of
have a
what their
question whenever you're done talking.
drops equate to, but go ahead.
First of all, it just said barley, so I was gonna ask you what you're picking up.
Yeah, that's some barley I got. So there's some barley and flax.
Planted?
It looks like right here. Yeah.
Okay, so can
yeah.
you replant in these spots? Is this where you're going to replant?
If you want, but you can also just cultivate like
Really
normal.
easily?
You just
Okay.
have to do it in the plains as opposed to like making a little garden in your home base.
Okay.
You can just make a base in the plains and plant it wherever
Okay.
you want to.
Follow-up question. Why are you not picking up the glowy things on the ground?
Which
The
glowy
green
thing?
little glowy things. Where at the beginning, you remember when you said, I think that's barley. Hard. This right here. That's a glowy thing.
Well,
That's more glowy.
all black metal.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just kind of leaving it there. It's glowing because it's black metal.
Okay.
It's the little sparkles are coming off because it's an item sitting on the ground.
Okay.
But I'm just leaving it there because I can't bring
Carry
it back
it
through the
through.
portal. Yeah.
Okay. Is it going to despawn?
It will eventually. If it's close enough to the workbench, it won't.
Okay.
And so if I wanted to try to keep it all out here, I could build a couple of workbenches around to keep stuff from despawning,
Okay.
which might have been a good idea.
But who cares about good ideas?
Yeah.
Final question. In the village, it seems like random people keep running up to you. Are those people, like, are they spawning? Like...
No, so in the village here, there's a lot of feelings in the village.
Okay, so there are people who like start out in the village. They're not. There's not new ones spawning. Is my question.
Yeah, not generally.
Okay.
And so I'm trying to just draw them out a bit. That's why I'm shooting them with this bow. The bow specifically doesn't have a big activation. Like, it doesn't make a lot of noise. That's part of what goes along with sneaking and having their attention, right? You shoot one of them, and it doesn't have a big noise radius, so it doesn't attract a bunch of them. You just pull them out slowly and kill them off, as opposed to fighting 20 of them at a time.
I assume you have less of a chance of winning if you fight 20 of them at a time.
Yeah, like I've
Could you do it?
I mean, I had to do that on the last video. Not 20 of them, but like there was... I don't remember quite how many. There's like 8 feelings or something like that. And a berserker, I was sitting there having to kite around and try to fight.
So it's just annoying.
It's annoying. It takes longer because you got to be a lot more careful to not die.
Okay.
So yeah, not trying to do this. Even this is kind of getting annoying with just 4 of them.
And did you learn this the hard way?
I mean, yes, I've died plenty of times.
The first time you went in, this is what I want to know, how you acted the first time you went into these places, you know? Oh, because you have no idea what was happening. Was it stressful the first time you played?
I mean, it's still stressful, so yes.
You go into the plains and you're like, oh no. Did you know about the biomes when you started the game? Does the game tell you about the biomes, or did you just have to kind of figure it out?
You see the biomes. I didn't know about the progression system though. I didn't realize it was like, oh, you kind of do the plains and do all the stuff with the plains, beat the plains boss, and then I guess it's meadows, right? You do all that stuff starting in the meadows, do all that, beat the boss, and then move on to Black Forest. So I wandered into the Black Forest randomly. I'm like, oh, I don't know what's going on here, and then got killed by stuff instantly.
Oh, and then so the game itself doesn't really. Maybe if you read the lore, it tells you.
Well, and they also do, the first time you're playing through, have these little birds that pop up and tell you some information, and they let you know hey, you beat the boss and you should go into the Black Forest now.
Okay.
But it's not super obvious if you're just wandering around. I don't know.
Why does the grass suddenly look yellow? And the sky looks very bright.
Well, the fog has gone away, so everything looks a bit better.
Well, why? Because the weather just changed?
Yeah, it's just the plains get real foggy. I don't know why they get so foggy, but
and then suddenly it looks like autumn is upon us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll accept it. Do you need anything in this village? This whole episode is you in this village. Do you need anything?
There's one. I mean, yeah, this village. The other village was just over there.
Oh, okay. Do you need anything in this village besides the barley and
there's the feeling totem. There's one in here.
Okay.
Couldn't find one in the other village, but all I'm looking for right now, since I don't need black metal, is the barley, the flax, and the feeling totems.
So you're not going to take that totem? You're leaving it?
Yeah, I'm.
Space
inventory. Yeah.
So if you leave it,
I'm going to mark that it's there, but yeah.
And then just come collect them. How many do you need?
5.
Okay, so when you want to summon the boss man thing,
you'll pick them up. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair strategy instead of carrying it around for who knows how long.
Yeah. Because it's fine, but I just always I've been getting in the spot where it's just I'm having to delete items from my inventory to make some space, and it's a lot of times I can find something, but it's not ideal. It's I kind of wanted to save that, but I guess it's fine. Anyways, those big beasts over there are locks. I thought I didn't see it. I thought I showed you in the last episode.
You might have. I was tired. It's been a minute.
This is just a little shelter. There's usually one fueling totem in these, so that's nice as well.
So right now you know where 2 are?
Yeah.
What is happening?
I'm just trying to fight him. It's
and
awkward.
You're stabbing yourself?
No.
Oh. It just looked like you were hurting yourself. I don't know.
No, I'm hitting the wood, and it's making damage. I'm also technically picking up needles because you can use needles and feathers to make needle arrows, and those are pretty decent. Like, those are better than the obsidian ones.
Okay.
So those are also helpful, but those things there are locks.
Oh,
So,
I
yeah.
can't remember if I saw it. It doesn't look familiar.
So, and this also goes along with the thing of trying to not aggro a bunch of stuff, because, like, locks are a great example, because if you just have one, it's very easy to stagger it, and then just DPS it down, just keep stabbing it, it'll keep staggering. But then when you have two on you sit
can't
there.
do that, yeah.
You can sit there and try to stagger one, and then the other one's going to attack you, so you got to stop attacking, which stops the first one from being staggered because you're not damaging it. You got like it makes it. It makes the fight take 5 times longer to kill 2 of them instead of 1.
So that's why you're shooting them with an arrow to draw it over here.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you want these for? What do they drop that's helpful?
So these drop, Locke's meat, which I think I was trying to use to, because I don't have fantastic food situation right now. I mean, it was okay after the foray into Ashlands with the meat and stuff, but it's, meat runs out. So I want to make some food with it. And then the pelts are needed for some things, like some capes and some other, I don't know, some random pieces of armor.
Okay.
I don't know that I'm actually going to use it for that right now, but I have it, I guess, if I need it in the immediate future.
Are you collecting those one things? Whatever. The swamp things. I don't know. It's fine. You've moved on.
The circling cores.
There you go. Is that what you were doing?
Uh-huh. But yeah, because you need those to make just a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm just collecting a lot of resources right now. It's
doing some just housekeeping again.
Yeah, it's not.
We have a few housekeeping episodes, and then hopefully something exciting will happen.
Well, and then it gets to that is a big downside of of not being able to store things. Is there are a lot of times where it's like, okay, I'm getting low on that, and I need to go collect some more because I don't have any in storage. So yep, we're getting some iron.
Wow.
A lot of good stuff going on.
Yeah, this is the content everybody came for.
Mm-hmm.
You.
Bunk, 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 bunk.
I don't understand what you're.
Mining, Katie.
Oh, obviously.
This is the sound effects we're hearing.
Obviously. You're right. I should have known.
Obvious.
That was so clear. Should go on the road. Like, the comedians who do impersonations, almost said interpretations, impersonations. Mm-hmm. That's you, but with mining sound effects. I
just do impersonations of inanimate objects.
Ooh, why are all these over here? Get away from your boars.
While I'm being out in the darkness.
One of those boars loves him.
Hey. And this, I'd make a note real quick. This is played before the bog witch update. So everything's still run out of the cauldron. For anybody wondering, that is why I'm still making meads out of the cauldron.
I assume that you're going to explain the difference in that when it's relevant to me.
Yeah, that'll be in a few episodes.